You hear that? Yeah, it's 4:30. 4:30 on March, the third month of the year, 8th, 3/8/2022. As you see, I'm wearing a 2007 shirt. Roxbury Homecoming. But I had to get on air to share. I will be on air again this Thursday on Cctv. Hopefully it'll get recorded. You know, my biogenetic, chemistry, telekinetic, all of the spiritual whatever's I is just be messing up the network. I'm wondering if that's occurring on YouTube too, but be that as it may, let's just go ahead with today's show and why on March 8th, 2022, we're talking about what does the 3 represent? Oh, that's the breast or the butt. That's the womb, the original Trinity. And then what's the 8? The 8 is the DNA. Who am I? Melanin man, biological living light, child of the sun. No, I don't need an umbrella to go out in the sun. And as a student of Roxbury Tai Chi Academy, Master Heej for past 20 years, incurring several different types of balance within my existence. And he and I share particular passages of Tao to read, but I came across this one, and this one jacked me really up. It's like visions. It says the form that visions take is a function of your own degree of mental sophistication. As such, they are still in the circumference of your mind. And then the point that I take out of reading visions is the eventual object is to transcend all enslavement to perception. You have 5 senses, and how do you perceive things? And you have to, it says what? Transcend all enslavement to perception. Only in attaining that state can we adequately judge reality. What is your reality? And who are you? How do you define yourself? I take my hits, and the first exhale in my mind is absolute definition. I am my own absolute, total, complete definition. And specifically coming, oh, I'm wearing my Roxbury Homecoming Franklin Park shirt. How long did it take me to discover myself? Being melanin man, biological, living light, living in the intellectual mecca of the world. Oh yes, Harvard and MIT are right here. And they are the intellectually astute. But as melanin man, I see dry eye vision. Calcified first eye vision does not include the liquid of the first eye. Wait a minute. Didn't I say something about 5 senses and the perceptions? And wait a minute. Not only are there 5 senses, but then there's 5 elements of the universe. There's the sun, the earth, the metal, the water, and the wood or the tree, the outgrowth of the earth. Now, can we overcome our doubt and our fear 6 minutes in? Oh my God, what's that 6 represent? Death. 6 buried 6 feet under. Do we fear death? And I just got through reading about the sage that doesn't fear death. The best way to play this game is have a strategy. I'm definitely working on my strategy. 7 minutes in, understanding Amun-Ra. 7, the right angle at the top of the stem. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. That's why I was doing this show too, to see what the lighting would be like for Thursday's show on Cctv. Tune in, 4:30, if you so desire, to hear more of Reverend Dr. Richard W. Arthur Jr. analyzing divination and pulling all of the art with a liquid fluid pineal gland, imaginative, creatively imaginative mind. And I've just discovered myself? Yes, this is definitely a homecoming. To be light as a feather. 8 minutes in, on March 8th, understanding my DNA, my lineage. The digits drawn actually mean something. So math, art, science, spirituality, divination. Oh, Brother R.A. working on becoming an undivided individual in synchronicity with my 5 senses to the 5 elements of the environment I exist in as a hue, H-U-E, human being. 9 minutes in. I'm understanding what it means to be a human being. What's your occupation, Brother R.A.? Oh, well, I teach people who are willing to listen. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. My vision of my divination. What does this say? The form that visions take is a function of your own degree of mental sophistication. How sophisticated is your thought process of who you are? How do you define yourself? Well, you know, as Brother R.A., I'm biological living light. It's biologic. I live and I'm a light. Light is a feather or a beam of light or sharing with you my divination, sharing with you my existence 11 minutes in, showing you my vision of my divination and my settling settling deep within my divinity, settling deep within my being biological, living light, a child of the sun, understanding, oh, wait a minute, I live in New England, I'm at the top tilt of the earth, it's wintertime, this is the closest time in the rotation of the earth is to the center of the galaxy